while I'm on the side of the road. I guess I wanted to give an explanation on why I have a propane heater in my car. A lot of people have been asking and like, oh, you shouldn't use that, you shouldn't have that in your car, you need to have your windows cracked, carbon monoxide, get a carbon monoxide detector. Countless comments and several of the same ones, and I agree with most of them. But one thing that I failed to mention in my first video is that it is exclusively used for emergency situations. Situations, say, where you run out of gas and you can't run your car for heat, or your battery is dead and you can't start your car. Even in those situations, still would recommend cracking the windows. And I do not plan on falling asleep with the heater on. Although it has a oxygen depletion sensor that will actually limit the amount of carbon monoxide produced, it's still not safe to operate in a closed environment. You should not be using a propane heater for your sole heat in your car. I mean, ultimately, you shouldn't need external heat. Your gear should be able to keep you warm. And if it's not, then I would say invest in better gear rather than investing in a heater. But yeah, obviously I don't have it in my car right now because I don't need it. It is 30 degrees out. I barely need this. I only put this on because I'm gonna meet the AAA guy outside and give him my information. And right now it's stowed up in my box. I barely use it, except for when I tested it. But you should test everything that you get in terms of emergency equipment. Obviously, I wouldn't want to have something that's not going to work and then get to the situation where you need it and it fails to operate in the way that you thought. When I did test it, I ran it for about 5 minutes. Warms the car up pretty fast. Mr. Heater, little buddy propane heater, is rated for up to 99 cubic feet, and the internal volume of a Subaru Crosstrek, or at least my model, is 98 cubic feet, and that's with nothing packed in it. But as soon as you pack, say, supplies, bags, bins, your bed setup, that takes away volume from inside of your car, so it actually makes it a little less. I would assume it's probably 60 to 70 cubic feet now, so it's actually that much easier to warm. And that's not only considering the propane heater, but also just considering your car's vents. Like, your car will heat up faster if you have more gear in it, as long as the gear is not blocking vents and there's still adequate room for airflow. I do not want people to go and close all their windows, fire up the propane heater, and go to sleep, because that is a recipe for disaster. So, people who are taking from my video, hey, I want to buy a propane heater for my car because my car camping setup is too cold. Instead of investing in a heater, invest in better gear. That's what it comes down to.